Okay, guys, so this should actually say Tuesday at the top. I forgot to change the days before I printed it. So this is Tuesday's due now. In order to add fractions, you have to have a common denominator, so they have an 8 in common. These are both negatives. In order to get from 4 to 8, we would multiply by 2. So that gives us negative 6/8. This one doesn't need to change because it already has a denominator of 8. Negative 6 plus negative 7 is negative 13/8. 8 goes into 13 one time with 5/8 left over. So your answer is negative 1 and 5/8. Number 2, when scuba diving, Jameson starts out 5 feet below sea level, so that would be a negative 5, then continues to dive an additional 20 feet, so he's going down 20 feet. Write an expression we just did, and let's determine his location. Since it's subtraction, you have to keep, change, change. Same signs, add and keep. That means he is now 25 feet below sea level. Amy has $15.30 left in her bank account, but then spends, so she has $15.30, but spends, so minus $25.50. Again, we do keep, change, change, which means we're actually going to be subtracting the two. So I'd have 0, 2, 0, 1. This was higher, so it's negative. So that means she owes a negative $10.20. Deborah takes 4 steps forward, so that would be 4. 5 steps backwards, so minus 5. And 2 steps forward, so plus 2. 4 minus 5 becomes 4 plus negative 5. 4 plus negative 5 means we would subtract the 2, leaving with negative 1 plus 2. Negative 1 plus 2 means we subtract again, which leaves me with 1. Ben mixes 2 1/3 cup of flour and 1/2 cup of sugar. Write an evaluation to determine the total amount of dry mixture. Well, I'm going to change this. So 3 times 2 plus 1 leaves me with 7/3 plus 1/2. We need common denominators, which would be 6. So times 2 gives me 14, times 3 gives me 3. 14 plus 3 gives me 17/6. 6 goes into 17 2 times with 5 left over. So your answer is 2 and 5/6. Last one, Ryan spends $304.49 on supplies to start his new business. So if he spent it, that would be a negative. He earns $210 on the first day. So there's our expression. We would actually be subtracting these two numbers because they're different signs. 9 minus 0 is 9. 4 minus 0 is 4. Decimal. 4 minus 0 is 4. I can't do 0 minus 1, so I borrow. 10 minus 1 is 9. So we still have a loss of a negative $94.49. Make sure that you fix these if you needed to, and you're going to continue on into your next assignment in the module, which is grading last night's homework, how are rational numbers used in real life. You're going to give me these grades when I return on Thursday.